Hello everyone, this is Alakazam. Welcome to Artemis, created by Eggletorp Interactive. I found this on itch.io, and the link will be in the description below if you want to try this out for yourselves. Let's take a look here. Press W. Oh, neat. Makes the little cart in the background move. That's cool. Alright.
Alright, you're completely alone now, Apollo 27. The first mission to ever send just one astronaut to the lunar surface. You're making history out there. Good luck.
Collect 3 lunar rock samples. Oh. Okay. Cool. I take it this is where we need to go? Whatever this is over here, this beam of light. It screams, "Come over here! Interact with me." Alright, we got one already. Damn, we're good. What was that game that I played a while back? There's something on the moon. Reminds me a little bit of that so far. Very similar looking environment. We're on the moon, right? Doing stuff on the moon. Messing with things that we could never understand. Alright, we got 2 out of 3. We're rocking. Alright. Let's grab that 3rd sample, then see what madness awaits us. What is this? This blinking red light over here. Do I need to be concerned with that? We'll see. Pretty good shift to sprint. I like jumping. The gravity is
Comms are
nice.
struggling a bit, but you need to keep pushing forward with your mission objectives. Remember, we're still counting on you to complete the research. Stay focused.
Roger Dodger. Set up research equipment. Alright. Very helpful that it gives me a very clear indication of where to go. This seems like a rather large area. I'm glad I'm not just having to guess. Fiddle around for 20 minutes. Kind of like I did with Ocean of Eyes. Yeah, that was a rough experience. That was rough. Alright, hold E now to set up the research equipment. Alright. We're getting there. Beautiful. What? Reestablish comms. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that didn't sound right at all. I couldn't hear that guy for anything. If he's trying to warn me of something coming my way, we might be in some danger. Don't want that. I'm not copying Jack. What are you talking about? We don't copy anything, bro. Maybe once we reestablish the comms, we might be cooking. Alright, hold E. Alright, let's get there. Come on. Come on.
Apollo 27, we're picking up movement in your sector.
What?
It's unlike anything we've seen before. We don't
Hell
know
no.
what it is yet, but it is definitely not natural. Stay alert. Apollo 27, stay alert.
That's not what I'm trying to hear, boys. But I mean, we're out on the moon. Nothing's gonna be natural. What? It's getting dark. Bro's speaking Spanish. What? Oh, no. What? Am I alone out here now? Ah, jeez. It's getting real dark out here, fellas. Does anyone copy? Are we dead? Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Rather rather short. I liked it though. Man, that got spooky. Well, I was going to jump back in and take a look at the environment, but it seems that whatever creature killed us seems to have eaten my mouse. Can't use my mouse anymore to hit start. Well, that's okay. Instead, I'll just use this as an opportunity to update everyone on the channel if you're still listening. So I've recorded pretty far ahead. I'm going to be going on vacation in May, so I wanted to make sure that I was well and far ahead of schedule to make sure that videos were still coming out on time and all that. Recently I've been playing a lot of Backrooms games, a lot of liminal space games. Looking to kind of maybe move away from that. It's, you know, they're fun, but you can only do so much of that before it becomes all the same, you know? So I'm thinking about what else I might be doing in the near future. There's not really any games that I'm super stoked about to be coming out soon on PC. I was actually thinking about doing a playthrough, any percent completion run of Crash Warped, the Insane Trilogy edition, right? Thinking about doing that. I've been thinking about maybe going back to Kakarot. There's still a lot of DLC I haven't played. I've pretty much completed the main, the main quest, the main story. Though I was actually watching someone else's VOD. I was actually watching, if anyone knows anything about Dragon Ball Legends, there's a YouTuber named Goresh that's like super big into Dragon Ball Legends. Well, he did a stream of Kakarot a few years back, and I was watching him, and I realized that I missed out on a ton of side quests and missions and stuff. I think sometime in the near future, like maybe not near future, like far off into the future, once the game's no longer fresh in my memory, I may just play that over again, just from start to finish. I've been thinking about starting maybe some Twitch streams. Maybe streaming on YouTube. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe I'll stream on both. I don't really know how to do any of that stuff, but I'm sure it can't be hard to figure out, right? Yeah, maybe I'll do Kakarot on stream. I still want to finish Crash Bandicoot 2. I got a decent ways into it. Got quite a few, got all the crystals, quite a few gems. I didn't get any of the time relics, though. I basically beat Cortex and called it a day. Because I was just ready to move on to, another game. I played that for, it was like 9 episodes, I think. And a lot of that stuff I cut out. Like, I tried my best to try and edit those videos in a way that was entertaining, to where I left the important stuff in, but I didn't leave in, 63 deaths on one level, because nobody wants to see that. Unless I make, a sort of a compilation, but even then, I think that gets old after a while. Let's see, is there anything else I'm looking into? There's been some sales on Steam lately. I've been picking up games here and there. Haven't actually played any of them yet. Final Fantasy VII, I have never played, and it was on sale for I think it was $3 or $4, a month ago, give or take. Maybe I'll play that on the channel sometime. It's just, with a game like that, I know it has such a huge fan base, and there's so many people that are so passionate about it, that I feel like I might not be doing it justice, just trying to play it blind. But maybe that in itself would be interesting, Someone that knows basically nothing about it, aside from, I like the art style. It draws me in. And I actually did play it, technically, for half an hour. Once I played the beginning of the story, but I just never went back to it. It was on the PlayStation Network a decade ago, and I just never really got into it. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I enjoyed this game. Wish there would have been a little bit more to it, but what I did get to experience was really cool. I would love to play a longer version of this or a game similar to it by the same creator with, more to it. It was really cool. I'll leave the link in the description below if anyone wants to check this out for themselves. Of course, please remember to like, sub, share, and comment. Haha, if you want to see more stuff just like this. This has been Alakazam. I hope you have a great rest of your day.